right, all right, all right, all right. We are here. Hello, 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 everyone. How's everybody doing? I hope everyone's doing great. I hope everyone's doing amazing, because I know I am. My name is Chad. I'm a motion designer, and I'm learning to draw every day just to prove to people that it's not that hard. Okay. My tablet is covering my head. So maybe I should do this. Yeah, I think that's better. I don't even know what to say. I want to talk about some stuff, but I don't know if it's the time. There isn't really a proper time for it. I don't know. Maybe what I'm feeling right now is discomfort. You know, I find it very helpful to identify my feelings and just like name them. I think that brings them closer to being tangible. Discomfort, yes. What else? I don't know. Hold on. Let me think. Unease. Uncertainty. There's always the uncertainty. I feel like the uncertainty is not going anywhere soon. The uncertainty, I believe, maybe it's just something that I have to just accept, you know, as part of this journey, you know. What else? I don't know. What's happening with my shoulders? Do I want to draw today? Not really, and not because I don't really want to draw, because right here I don't know how to move from here, you know. I really don't. So yeah, but this is something that I'm slowly learning. I feel like problem solving, I feel like this is not the first time, but the first time I'm just like actually facing it, like facing a problem. And this is not only when it comes to drawing, but also to video editing, or just like generally working towards a goal. Working towards a goal, you're gonna meet all sorts of friction, all sorts of barriers, all sorts of problems, right? And maybe what you have to do is to be a problem solver. That's one. And to not give up when something is tough, you know? Very cliche, I know, but I don't really know how to explain it more than that, you know? Because I know somebody would hear that and they'd still be like, you know, not really applying it, or maybe they wouldn't really understand. But maybe it's one of those things that you have to experience to fully understand, you know. But okay, so for this one, for example, one thing that helped me a lot, actually, is just making a list of my problems. Hold on, let me try to log in here. Maybe I'll be able to send chat messages from here. Gmail.com. Oh, for fuck's sake. Com. Ugh. Send a verification code, send a verification recovery phone. What? There you go. What is this? What issue, bro? Signing into YouTube. Why? And now I'll just like open. No, I don't want that. Come on, bruh. Oh my god. Oh, wait. I should be logged in, right? Timestamps, participants. No? Damn. Okay, you know what? That's fine. I'm gonna keep an eye on... Yeah, alright. Let's just draw. Let's just draw. I love drawing. I love drawing. I love drawing, Charlie. I love drawing. Oh, dude. This album... Now I'm hooked. Now I'm hooked. Every single track is a hit on this album, bruh. Listen to this. It's all hits. It's all hits. Mellow Lo-Fi Morning. I am not in the morning. Tiffany Day. Can I stream like a what is it called? A Spotify embed? Ah, whatever. Who would you do it for me? Sprout, hey! How are you, Sprout? Welcome, welcome. How's everything? Can you hear me, by the way, over the music? Hopefully you can. I had it kind of like high in my ears. I'm good, nice. I'm glad to hear that, Sprout. Great. Whoops. Maybe, how would we do this? I'm not sure. Was it you that you text me on Discord? Yeah, I thought maybe if we can draw together on what is it called, like on Discord? But maybe it would be more fun if there's multiple people, you know, other than me and you know. Also, by the way, I don't know if you know about a website called Magma. Magma, basically, you can also, it's a website where a lot of people can draw on the same board, and it's really fun because a lot of people can join in as well, people that we don't know, and people would just like have fun, you know. I believe maybe it says, I've heard that it is better than whiteboard. It's cool. It is. I believe that it's better than whiteboards. I haven't tried whiteboards, so you can tell me. But yeah. It's really mid. You talking about whiteboard or Magma? Okay, have I been? Oh man. You know what? It's okay because I can do this. Whiteboard? Yeah. Magma is better. And what we do is on another layer, I'm gonna do this on another layer and have this layer as a mask. Whoops. I like Gartic too. There's a lot of game modes to draw, like animation, guess the drawing, etc. We have done Gartic before, and it was really fun. It was really fun. But like I said, it's most fun when there's like multiple people there. I did it with Derpy, and I remember Alex was he there? I don't think so. But I did it with Derpy, and Batman, and Arya once. She's amazing at it. I don't know if we've done it with C before. Maybe we did. There's also Scribblio or Scribble. I don't know if you know about that game as well. That one is very fun too. What's up? He looks like he's not wearing pants. Let's give him some pants. Can we go lower with a point? Get out of here. Yeah, I think I like this. Hello, welcome back. Hello, not really. We were talking about whiteboard versus magma. Also, hello, Derpy. Hello, hello. Also, this album rocks, man. What is... Wait. Invited your Discord friend to the stream. Hello, Discord friend. I don't know if they're watching or not. Welcome, welcome, Discord friend. Welcome, Discordian. Bing, bing, bing. It feels like he has a small foot. Bro's hitting the dab. Is he dabbing? Wait, let me dab. Boom. Was that cringe in 2026? He's not here yet. Okay. Well, you can invite them to the server. See, welcome, welcome. I really look, honestly, I'ma be like all lovey-dovey right now, but you guys make me happy when you join. Like, I get really happy. I did invite him to the server. Nice, nice. I hope he likes you. I hope. What is that emoji? Hey, elbow. What is that? An elbow? Like what? Dab up. Oh, lol. Does his ear feel small compared to his head? I think so. He definitely doesn't have like a round ear. Maybe even for the character itself. You know, this is interesting. The features, right? The features of the characters, you can see that they are sharp, right? Be it like this one or Gojo. I think he kind of looks like Gojo, but not really, you know. Hope you all have fun with your games. I left the server and won't be joining back. Why? Well, I don't think we're going to be playing any games today, to be honest. Or maybe we will, I don't know. But is there a reason why you're not coming back? My title says gaming. No, I just I just put a random Oh my god. I just put a random title. I don't think about my titles very much. That's funny. Game over, exactly. It didn't even start yet, but yeah. What I was saying is, like, the features of this character, they are sharp. Like, the eye is sharp, the eyebrow is sharp, the hair is very spiky, right? Even the body, like, you got the triceps here, it's kind of like spiky. And honestly, I wouldn't say like I did it on purpose and this is me thinking about the design language and everything, but like, especially for the bodies, I like angular stuff. Every anime is sharp. Not really. There are characters that are intentionally... Oh, look at this. Mob Psycho, for example, right? There are characters that intentionally have more of a rounder shaped language, just because it conveys a different feeling. Like, compare how Mob looks to this. Me personally, I wouldn't say maybe what you would say, but like, to me, Mob looks nice, you know, and Mob is nice in the anime, right? He's a nice character. He's kind. He's chill, right? This guy is a killer, all right, or this guy, right? He's a freaking killer, right? He does not care. This guy is very caring, and I feel like those traits. We got fake 1080p again. I know. I didn't look into it. I'm sorry. I am sorry. And those character traits translate into how the character would look. So you would find like the jaw. Look how, you know, round the jaw is. Look how at his haircut. It's like a bowl haircut. Look at his fingers, right? As opposed to this freaker. Look how rough, like, he's been drawn, right? It's very amazing. It's like the choices that are deliberate It's awesome. It's okay, just in case you didn't notice. Yeah, I know, I know. You know, it's funny. In OBS, I see like everything clear because, you know, I see what I see on, like, the preview is like clear. Right? I wouldn't see what is shown on the stream. But yeah, I'm aware that it's 480p. I've been honestly today. I'm not going to, you know, justify myself, but I haven't been able to check it. Video editing has been taking a lot of my time and energy, and it sucks. However, I'm trusting the process, and I know that the next time it's going to be a little easier, so it's fine. Okay, so let's keep going. Right, so the shoe. Is it top secret editing? You're gonna find out soon. Patience. Is it? Is the album over? Oh, this song is part of this album as well? Nice. Dude, I'm following. Okay. I like yesterday, or is it the day before? I was following on like a lesson on line art when it comes to drawing, and the guy was just talking about what a line is, and it's such an interesting question. I did not, you know, think about like the definition of a line before, and it's very cool. You guys can tell me what you think a line is, because I did not expect the answer, and it kind of didn't make sense to me at first, and then he actually explained it, and it was like, whoa. I promise, I promise, I promise. Okay, folds. I've been watching some YouTube videos about folds, and this shit doesn't make sense. I like doing thicker lines on the outside and normal ones on the inside. That's good. That's good. I feel like that kind of like holds in the silhouette altogether of the object that you're drawing. A lot of good artists actually do that, so that's a good practice, yeah. Also, maybe it's nice to have some variation into your lines. So it would be more like something like this or something like this. Maybe something like this. You know, I think using the difference in the pressure is nice too. Okay, so lines can be considered very thin rectangles. Okay, I like that. Or they represent the path of motion of the drawing tools, maybe. Okay, those are valid answers. Actually, I like the thin rectangle. Yeah, very cool. The definition that he gave, and hopefully I'm gonna, if I didn't explain it very well, then I'm sorry, right? But he gets mathematical with it, which was very interesting, like to hear. So what he was talking about is normals, right? He was talking about normals. And so hopefully I remember this correctly. So the definition would be if the normal of a plane or of a point is perpendicular to our eyesight, then that is a point of a line, right? Let me say that again. If a normal of a point or a plane is perpendicular to the eyesight, then that's a point of a line. Or he said that it's a line, but like it makes sense to me. It makes more sense to me to to say that it's a point of a line, right? Perpendicular normals, I think that makes sense. Does it make sense to you? It didn't make sense to me at first, and I was like, what the fuck is he talking about? Perpendicular? And then he started like doing like the illustrations for it, and the one that he did was he did a circle. Okay, but first, before a circle, because the circle is complicated, he kind of like did a shape that's like this, Okay, so this is a. Oh well, no, he actually. Who is this guy you're talking about? I shared his art once, and you looked at it, and it's like the black and white art. And you were like, whoa, this is great. And it reminded you of another drawing, and you shared that one. What the fuck is perpendicular? Okay, I'll explain it to you. I'll explain it. So actually, he took... Let's say, for example, we have a pyramid shape. Yeah, so we have a pyramid shape. Whoops, Gojo appeared for no reason. Right, and then we have... this right here, right? So this is one plane, this is another plane, and this is another plane, right? Black and white art. I don't know. We've shown each other. Maybe I'll tag it to you again. And so something perpendicular is when, for example, there's this line. So there's this line, right? And this line is perpendicular to this line because they do a 90 degrees angle. Okay? So this line is perpendicular to this line. And the same goes, like, we can say that this line is also perpendicular to this line. So that's what perpendicular means. And so the normal, which is a vector, right? A vector is, like, this could be a vector. This is a vector. This one is a vector. This is a vector, right? And the vectors and the normals are vectors that are perpendicular to the plane, okay? So in this instance, for example, we would have the normal be this way, or just looking that way, right? And the normal for this one would be kind of like more like this, so it's towards us. And the normal for this plane would be here, okay? Makes sense? Okay. Now looking at this, right? This could be translated into, and I'm trying to be faithful to his explanation, right? And this is also helping me refresh it. We can also translate this into, we can segment it into segments. Come on, straight line, right? In this case, a vector can just be thought of as simply a direction. Yeah, for sure, right? So we have segment here, segment, 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 okay? And then boom, boom, boom. So each of these also has a vector that is perpendicular, which is the normal, right? Okay. And so he goes on to explain it on a circle, right? And so this is the eye, right? Beautiful eye, I know. Let me actually... right? This is the eye. And this is the plane that kind of like projects what's on the circle, right? And so we would have kind of like this, right? Come on. I'm not understanding, but I'm comprehending. It's okay. Look, if you don't understand this is not like something that you should immediately know, otherwise you can't draw. But it's like a nice nugget of information that makes it, you know, interesting to me at least. I don't know. I'm a nerd about this stuff. And so this circle right here, just the way we treated this part, we can treat it like this as well. And we can treat it as like small little segments, okay? And the small little segments that will result in a number, you know, arguably an infinite number of normals, right? And so we have one here, one here, one here, one here, one here, right? One here, one here, and one here. Hold on, let me read that. I drew some mans and they're just shirtless, I guess. No, but it feels low-key dirty to post, totally. Honestly, you know, if you feel like it, if you feel like they're too much, then don't post them, you know. If you feel like they're okay, then sure. And so the interesting thing here is that would we treat this as like a point of a line? No, right? Because what we would see here is like this would translate into this, right? This is what the person sees, right? This eye. And so this is not going to be translated into a line, this point. This is not going to be translated into the line. This is not. These two, however, will, because they are perpendicular to the eyesight. So basically, for these 2 points only, let's say like we have this and this. However, which is the cool thing, the eye is not looking at a circle, because this is a 2D representation. It's looking at a sphere, and so we have in multiple points that make up this whole line, right? Boom, 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 and they are all perpendicular to the eyesight, which will result in a circle. And this is like, whoa, what the fuck? Well, there are shirtless men in public, dude. It's funny how I'm just like explaining and trying to be mathy about this, and you're talking about shirtless men. There are shirtless men in public at the beach, so maybe it's fine, totally. I did a bit of shading. I figure you'll like that part. Okay, then yeah, do it. And so, just like looking at this, is proud. And it's like, it makes a lot of sense. And then he makes the distinction, well, not the distinction, but also like the breaking of the rule of the value, of representing value with lines, or with, you know, spots of lines, right? And so there would be like a chessboard, for example, right? This would be a chessboard, right? This is an amazing chessboard, I know, right? And this would be black, this would be black, this would be black, I don't know, this would be black, this would be black, right? This would be black. Let's pretend that this is, whoops. Let's pretend that this is like a photo, just like a photo taken with a camera of a chessboard, okay? So if you're trying to translate it into a drawing, applying this rule, you would only draw it as a rectangle, because that's what the eye sees, right? Because this is what is perpendicular to the eyesight. However, we want to translate it into a chessboard. And the value is what's going to make it, to turn it into the chessboard that we see in the photo, right? And so he also talks about like the transition between values, right? This is a line, but also like maybe this is like a more square, right? Because there is a high contrast between this point and this point, right? And it's just like very cool. It's just very cool to understand. I just have to get it off my chest real quick before I post. Not to interrupt. No, you're good. You're good. Like I said, look, if it's not sexually hinting, then it's okay. If it's tasteful, maybe that's the word I'm looking for. If it's tasteful art, then yeah, by all means, right? Go post it. And I'll trust your judgment on what's tasteful and what's not. I'm sorry if I nerded out for like 5 minutes. And maybe potentially you didn't understand, but this is just cool to me. Gotta get obvious. Okay, let's get back here. I'm going to end the stream soon. I support a good Nord out. Let's go. So folds, closed folds are something that I'm looking into, and it's very interesting. It kind of like sucks because I have no idea what I'm doing, but yeah. But also I find spicy stuff tasteful, so rip. Yeah, there's tasteful spicy stuff, but tasteful in the sense that, like I said, it's not sexual. I don't know how to explain it. Maybe you understand me. Maybe let me know if you don't, but yeah. If you've seen it. Can I ask you a question? Go ahead, of course. Oh, this song slaps. I owe you. What kind of car you drive? 7 folds types. Are you ready for me? If you want it. If you don't know me, and I don't know you, and this might be something we should do. You could ruin everything. You could make me somebody new. Okay, let's get back here. Are you Indian? This is a first. This is a first. I am not. I'm not Indian. I guess I don't know if I can't feel at least a little spicy when drawing men. This guy, bruh. Oh, it has been posted. Okay, I'm gonna judge. I'm gonna look and later, and I'm gonna let you know if it's like the kind of spice that maybe if you can't tell, of course. And then this might be something we should do. You could ruin everything. Somebody new. Just can't do it, just can't do it. I'm waiting to the music, baby. Oh, you just can't do it. If you don't know me, then I don't know you. And this might be something we should do. You could ruin everything. You could make me somebody new. If you ban me, oh well, it was just meant to be like that. It was worth it. It's worth it. I'll look at it and be like, what is this monstrosity? Kind of messy drawing. Derpy, but it's cool. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Sounds promising. Ooh. Be my American. Boy. Dude, Bladey is just like, what is he called? Bladey or Blade? Blade, I think. He's like making all sorts of collaborations. It's not spicy. Okay. Nice. What the fuck is that, bro? That does not look cool. What? Not gonna lie, I don't like Blade's music, bro. I don't know why they bring him for features. Okay, maybe this gives the illusion that it's not just... maybe it's more spicy to the people who enjoy the spiciness, which might be for the best. Totally. Yeah, it's kind of like a something. It's a, if you get it, you get it. You know, if you get it, then it's spicy to you. Spiciness in disguise. Hey, yeah, chat. What's up? What's up? What's up, Sprout? Sprouty Sprout. Okay, I don't hate this. I don't hate this. Now I don't hate this. Maybe, however, with the liquefy tool, we do a little bit of magic. Okay. Yeah. And maybe I can make it smaller, actually, even more. My sister was hiding. I want to... Wait. Want a suggestion of a game? Or a song? Okay, wait. I can do a song. I can hear your suggestion about the game. but it might be. I don't know if I'll be playing it or not. My sister was hiding in my room under my bed. Under your bed? Is that enough room on your bed? I'm glad she decided to reveal herself before things got. Damn. I don't think there's enough room under my bed. Unless she's like really small. Nope. Shoot. It's fine, it's fine. We can get rid of this little thing really quick. And we do it again. Actually, there's like a cabinet under my bed that she tucks herself into. Wow. And she had to take all the stuff out of it first. Whoa. To fit, bruh, kinda annoyed. I didn't notice. That's funny. some younger sibling activity. Honestly, I don't get your position. And I kind of like feel maybe a little bit jealous of your position because I was the youngest kid. I've always been the youngest kid. And I kind of like do that stuff. I'm the one who does that stuff. I'm not the one who gets that stuff done to me, right? Right? But it's interesting. I'd be interested to see how it feels to have like some fuckery and trickery done to me by a younger sibling. Can you imagine like my parents just like straight up decide to get back together and they'd be like, you know what? We're making another baby. Bro is the youngest mischief maker. Yeah, mischief maker? I wouldn't say mischief. Maybe with my sister, I was a little goblin. But the fuckery isn't really fun. Oh, man. Well, I'm sorry then. I don't know how it feels, so I don't know. It looks fun from the outside. From the inside, maybe probably not. Game FNAF 1 or FNAF SB. I don't know what SB means. But Five Nights at Freddy, I've played it before. I remember being scared shitless. But it's been a while since I really played it. Maybe it could be interesting to play it, actually. That's not a bad idea. I can download it. Come on. What's happening? Hello? Whoops. I think the mouth... Oh, maybe I still have a problem with the nose. Listen to this song if you can. Hold on just a second. Oh, you're good, Sprout. You're good. Bro, Sprout, you got some major wholesome vibes. Like this. Honestly, I appreciate you being in the server and in the chat. Thank you, Sprout. Hold on. Security breach main theme. Okay, I'm gonna write FNAF security breach main theme. OST. Here we go. Hopefully this is the official one. Is this it? Very, very 80s and not or 90s. Interesting. I recognize that sound. The electric guitar. Come on. This is awesome. Ah. By the way, the game gets a lot of hate because it doesn't fit FNAF, but it's fire. Is it when is it played? Is it played like at the like an end credit scene, or is this fan made? It's made by Scott Cowton, creator of FNAF. Okay. Is it played in this in the game too? Okay, I'm going to go with that because that kind of like defines the shape of the nose at least. It gives it form. I don't hate that. What do you mean? So when in the game, when you're playing the game, do you happen to list to hear that song playing or no? The song, yeah. Oh, in the intro of the game. I see, I see, I see. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, you know what? I think I'm going to go with that for the face. I'm not going to do like any other modification. Maybe I'll do it on another layer. I'm listening to some horror stuff right now. Where are you from, by the way, Sprout? Can I post my drawing on your Discord? Of course. There's a channel called Share Your Work, and you can post the stuff that you drew there. Brazil, nice. Welcome to Brazil. Welcome for Brazil. Ah. Is that his teeth? It's his lips. It's his lips. Come on. Hmm. Where are these lines coming from? The hell? I love those emojis. Are these from YouTube? These are funny. Where is that thing coming from, bruh? It's from YouTube? They're adorable. Okay, so it is not that. Huh, oh, here it is. Goodbye. Isn't it interesting how we started from this sketch? It's pretty cool. Is this music one of Sprout's recommendations? Sprout recommended, what is it called? Recommended Sprout. He recommended Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach main theme, and then I let Spotify do its thing, and it's playing other songs that are kind of like basically this from the same vibe, I guess. Yeah, but I let it play out because it's interesting music, interesting sounds. Auto playing. Yep. Come on. Dude, hatching is hard. And the computer's being slow on my ass. It's easy on traditional. I love hatching. You know what? Yeah, let me try it and see if there's difference in difficulty. Where is my mechanical pen? It's in the backpack. Hold on. Oh yeah, it's definitely easier. It's definitely easier on traditional. Hmm. Maybe it gets a little harder to control when it's like longer lines. Maybe you can try longer lines and see how you do, Sprout. I trust that you'll do amazing, but it's definitely more challenging. It's very cool. Oh, you can't. You guys can't see it. Oh man, I disappear. Okay, whatever. Oh, dude, Derpy. I don't know if you're still here, but if you are, you know, do a sign, make a sign. Cool drawing. Thank you. I appreciate it. Where is my stylus? God damn it! Where I keep losing things. Here it is. Um, I'm working on hatching it right now. It's cool that I made friends from YouTube. Lol, I've been on YouTube for ages, but that is new to me. Uh, are you talking about the streams or are you talking from another experience? Cool drawing. Thank you. Like I said, I'm trying to do hatching, and it's pretty fun. Hatching is pretty fun. Oh, by the way, listen to this song, Derpy. It's by Charlie, right? And it's so eerie. It's so beautiful. House. It's called House. Hold on, I'm gonna stop this, and we're gonna, bro, listen to this. It is amazing, bro. Chills, actual chills. This song belongs in an A24 horror movie, bro. Yeah, from the streams. Very cool. Very cool. Listen to the his voice. Aw, look at you guys. You guys are friends. I'm talking about you, Chad. Oh, thank you. You're my friend too, Sprout. And Derpy is our friend too. What? What about me? You guys are all my friends. Hey, if you're friends with any of my friends, then you are automatically my friend. Exactly, Derpy, right? Incredible, bro. Incredible. This what a song, bro. Honestly, this is the best track out of the whole album. I didn't like the album overall. It was a little bit weird. Maybe it'll grow on me, but this song, bro, this song. Everyone that subscribes to Chad are friends. Let's go. Let me get some music back here. Yeah, let's play this one. You said Charlie like Charlie XCX? Yep, yep, yep. Oh my god, can you imagine? Nah, bro, I can't. Mr. Popular, yeah, no. No, that I physically can't. I didn't she make it? Yeah, it's a new album, and I believe I think she's trying some new sounds of hers, and good for her, honestly. Me neither. Yeah, I mean having 2,000 friends, sheesh. Can anybody physically do it? I don't think so. Talk to me in French. Talk to me in Spanish. Your parents are Indian, Chad? No, they're not. They are not Indian. Why do you think I'm Indian? Do I look Indian? Then why you look Indian? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I look Indian. I guess the Indian-est thing is you're kind of tan. That's funny. It's just funny to hear, you know, like a person. I don't know. I don't think you look Indian otherwise. Like if a person is tan, then they're Indian. Aren't people in Brazil generally tanned? Or is it like a stereotype? I am tan, but I don't look Indian. Why Chad is? Do you think I'm adopted? Maybe? Sprout? I don't know what else could really come across as Indian about you. Me neither, honestly. This is the first. I've never really had that comment before. Ooh, this looks cool. Don't forget to flip your canvas. Honestly, thank you for reminding me to do that. I usually don't because it takes a lot of compute to just flip the canvas. Don't flip it, Chad. Oh no. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. But what I can do is I can rasterize this and just like flip this. It would ruin it. I do it after I sketch. No, it's good. It's good. It's good practice to flip your canvas. But I'm not gonna flip the whole thing. I'm just gonna do this. It doesn't look bad. It doesn't look bad. Transform tool will save you. Yep, definitely. You guys can hear the music fine, right? And you can also hear me fine. See, say one time, Hollywood. But I don't hate this. And compositionally, now you can make some adjustments and flip it back. Thank you. I appreciate you, Angela's. I'm sorry. I can't pronounce names. You guys have too much of a difficult names. Angie is fine. Angie, thank you, Angie. Do you do art? You sound like you know what you're talking about. Maybe I could be wrong. I don't know. It's Mercy's name from Overwatch. Overwatch. It's been a while since I heard about that game. He's at one to Hollywood. I do. Nice. Do you do it like for a living? Do you do it for a job? Do you do it for fun? How long have you been doing it for? Somebody did it right now. Hollywood forever. Dude, I like just this. In Hollywood forever. I like this. The fuck? German? Maybe. Don't you wanna? It started as doing it for fun, and then at some point it turned into freelancing. Very cool. Usually these days I do esports stuff off and off. Nice. That sounds really cool. I've been we've just been talking about like gaming and stuff. I'm thinking about introducing some gaming aspect to the streams. However, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that yet because I need to grind on drawing. Yeah. Maybe if you can, Angie, you can definitely join the Discord. I'm interested to see what you do, like your stuff. You say one time Hollywood, I'm gonna let go. You're somebody. If you do it right now, so bury me in Hollywood forever. Don't bury me in Hollywood forever. Let me get myself set up. Do your thing. Take your time. Is this a freaking banger or what? Fuck! What have I done? That feels like a shy little spot. No, it needs to be larger. Actually, no, I don't like it. And yeah, I forgot about this. Maybe I can introduce just a line here. Yep. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Does he have like some highlights or some fuckery going on in his eyes? Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. And maybe tomorrow I can understand, introduce some grayscale and some values between the black and the white. I think that'd be fun. Only thing you see in me. Da, 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 da. You know what? It's fine. I vote you should take you should take a big brush on 50% opacity and just block it in now. You don't have to be super refined about it. I see. But it helps with directionality and holding the image of the light in your head while you draw. That's very cool. That's very cool. I appreciate that. I'm just thinking maybe I can introduce some noise on that layer. So hold on. Maybe what I try to do is maybe this one would be black, but I think I want to just like mess around with the eye a little bit before I stop, because I'm gonna leave it to tomorrow. Right. And looking at some references from Gojo's eyes, he has some of that, you know, beauty going on. I don't know how to explain it. And maybe I don't want to make it such an integral part, because now like the one thing that you look at, and I'm sorry if like maybe you don't see it very well because the quality of the stream is not that great. But like when I look at this, I straight up just like directly look at his eyes, and it's very difficult to not look at it at his eye because it's such a low value inside of like just like blank space. You know what I mean? With the blank space being his face, right? So I think I'm gonna keep it at a very low value, that one, just so it's not distracting. Yeah, oh yeah. Maybe something even this is a little distracting, I feel like. Yeah, maybe that, and I'll see. I don't know if I'll keep it. Hold on. I'm actually going to take out some of his... Oh my god, where did I put that? Fuck, the layers. Oh, there it is. My layers are such a mess, bro. Right, I feel like that's better. That's better than just like a black dot. That's something you can control. Eye and face usually are the thing that people look at anyways, because physiologically we're cued to look for faces whenever we see stuff. Yeah, but I also want the person to look at the rest of the the composition, right? I don't know. I feel like a person who would look at even like maybe now without the black dot. Maybe the black dot was the culprit, not the color of the eye. Like this, he just looks evil. Right, a lighter color, and it's very interesting how this kind of like doesn't work for me. But like the lighter it is, the better. Makes sense. I think it'll be easier to figure out once you have values blocked in, so don't sweat it too much. Yeah, and also, to be completely honest with you, I feel like my rendering right now, I want to get to a rendering that's just like more stylized. Because what I've done so far, I don't know, maybe behind me there's, I have some of my drawings on the wall, but... Oh, wait. I'm sorry, Sprout. I didn't see your message. Chad, is this Clip Studio Paint? If it isn't, tell me what it is, please, if you can. It is Photoshop. It's Photoshop. I use it for graphic design anyways. And this is what I have installed, so yeah. What was I talking about? Yeah, so rendering. I wanna do some stylized rendering, right? And it's kind of scary to me right now once I'm done with the line art, because it's going to be a problem that I don't know how to solve yet. Which honestly I'm getting to embrace more and more now, which I'm really happy about. So yeah. I'm gonna stop here, I think. If there's anything else, I'm gonna leave for tomorrow because I've been streaming for about 2 hours now. Photoshop's such a different choice. Not really. Photoshop is like an industry standard. Photoshop. A lot of people do use Photoshop in illustration. But like I said, I would have used Clip Studio Paint if I didn't have Photoshop installed and just like ready, and I already know how to use Photoshop. That is kind of like making me lazy, and I'm not learning other software just because I know how to manipulate Photoshop very well. So, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate every single one of you guys. Welcome to the newcomers. We've got Sprout's friend, we got Sprout, we got Derpy, we got C, we've got Angie joining. So I really appreciate every single one of you guys. It's this art thing, I'm starting to realize that it's lonely. It can get lonely sometimes, and to have people that you can nerd out about art, I think that's fun. That's you don't feel like you're on your own, in a sense. You feel like there are people who go through the same stuff, maybe potentially as you, and that can lift some of that burden off your shoulders a little bit. Anyways, I really appreciate you guys, and I'll see you on the next one, which is tomorrow. All right, see ya.